I love my air fryer more and more every time I use it. If you guys have one, you're definitely gonna wanna check out what I'm about to share, what I made in mine. It is lunchtime and I am using my air fryer today. I do have the Instant Vortex, but any air fryer is fine. The time and temp is going to be the same. So I have some sourdough bread that I actually got from a local restaurant. So if you guys are in the San Antonio area and you have not tried Kneaders, so good. Their bakery items are fantastic. I just wanted to share that little tidbit of info just in case you were curious. But this is just 3 ingredients. You can add whatever you want to your grilled cheese. Sometimes I do add turkey, but my oldest daughter does not like to eat meat. So we're just making good old grilled cheese for lunch today. I've got some butter. I'm going to be covering both sides of my bread, the outsides, not the insides. And then I've got some cheese here. I'm just using Colby Jack, but this is something else. You guys like pepper jack or whatever kind you like. So this is just a fresh shredded cheese. So let me go ahead and get my grilled cheese ready and then get them in the air fryer. My air fryer has preheated to 360 degrees. I'm going to spray just to help with the sticking. I already buttered my bread and I'm just going to add the cheese right on top here. I want mine to be really cheesy, so I am adding in quite a bit of cheese. Other piece on top, and now I'm just gonna make my other one. I'm gonna get this back in there for 4 minutes. All right, we are going to flip our grilled cheese. I'm just gonna use my fingers and try not to burn myself. Never mind, don't use your fingers, get some tongs. Tongs and fingers, there we go. Now I'm going to up the temp and cook it 380 instead of 360 for another 4 minutes. All right, perfect for a quick grilled cheese lunch. For our sweet potatoes, we are going to start by preheating. We are gonna cook for 35 minutes and we want the temp to be 400. While the air fryer is preheating, I'm going to be cooking 4 sweet potatoes. So I'm just getting them in a bowl. I drizzled some olive oil over top of them and I'm just getting my hands nice and dirty and really rubbing the oil all over them. Once my air fryer said, hey, I'm preheated, I'm getting my sweet potatoes in the basket and they're gonna cook for 35 minutes at 400 degrees. While they are cooking, I am going to make a really yummy butter. This is like a hot honey butter. So I've got 4 tablespoons of butter in there and I'm gonna be adding about 1 tablespoon of honey. I'm also gonna like really scrape it out to make sure I get all of that honey in there. And I am measuring about a teaspoon. I ended up using a little bit more because my husband really loves things spicy of any kind of hot sauce that you have. And I'm just going to use a whisk and whisk this up. You're definitely gonna wanna make sure that your butter is at room temperature or go ahead and melt it a little bit if you prefer. All right, they are done. I did turn them halfway. The air fryer that I have, the Instant Vortex, lets me know halfway when to take them out and turn them. But let me go ahead and cut one open, put it on a plate, and I cannot wait to try the sweet potato with this hot honey butter that I whipped up. This is definitely a must try. And for sure, if you like something sweet and spicy, you're gonna wanna try this easy hot honey butter on top. I figured I would go ahead and share with you guys my entire dinner plate so you could see what I am serving our sweet potatoes with. So I've got just some roasted Brussels sprouts and broccoli that I did in the oven. And then I've actually shared this recipe quite a long time ago, but it is a tried and true. I've made it several times for my family, and it is smothered pork chops in the crock pot, and we like to serve serve it over orzo. And then I had some extra chives in the refrigerator, so I just diced a few up and added it to the top for a little bit of extra green on my plate. But I cannot wait for us all to sit down and dive into this dinner. Oh my yumness. These smell fantastic. I am so excited to try this recipe. I've seen it floating around for a very long time. Anybody else have to hide things that you want specifically for a recipe from your family? Yes, so I bought a package of Oreos and I knew if I just put them in the pantry, they would get gobbled up. So I took out the amount that I needed, I put them in a Ziploc bag and hid them so nobody would find them. And yes, the pack that I bought is already gone. So good thing that I hid these. So this is minimal ingredients. You just need Oreos, crescents, some powdered sugar, and milk. So I've got my ingredients. Oh, and you're going to need an air fryer, of course. So let me go ahead and get these set up. Alright, as you guys can see here, I am just folding the crescent dough over the Oreo and then just kind of pressing down the seams and making sure the Oreo is completely covered with the dough. Okay, I wasn't sure how long that was gonna take me to do, so I don't think that took long at all. You could go ahead and preheat your air fryer while you were wrapping them up, but again, I wasn't sure, so I did not do that. However, now I am going to preheat it. So I'm gonna go down to 4 minutes, but I do not need it at 400, I need it at 375. All right, my air fryer has preheated. I got these in there. I did go ahead and spray the bottom just to help with sticking. So now they're gonna cook at 375 for 4 minutes. There's no need to turn them. All right, out of the air fryer, they are still pretty warm. It was like Hot Pocket as I was getting them on the plate. I did dust them with some powdered sugar. I have no idea where I got this thing from, but it is a perfect, it's just a really fine mesh strainer and it's perfect for powdered sugar or dusting your food with items. So let me go ahead and see if I can cut one of these in half. Oh my gosh, it is gonna be ooey gooey. That was so soft. You guys know how Oreos are a hard cookie on the outside. Look at the cream, how it has melted in there. All right, I have to take a bite. Okay, that's dangerous. Definitely gonna make these again. So that was just a little taste of what you can make in your air fryer. I have shared several in the past. I'll have another air fryer video right here. If you guys are new, I would love for you to subscribe. Stick around because I have a lot more to share with you. I hope you're having a fantastic day and I will see you in the next one. Bye.